Right then, okay, moving on to create this Marshcrawla Sloggoth, which, as far as I can work out, is some kind of, well, some kind of troll-derived creature. That's the best way I can describe it, actually. I'm going on certain key features here, in particular the kind of the way that the head looks. So I think it's a very strange creature, actually, the Sloggoth. So anyway, it's quite a big build, but when I look at a lot of the pieces, fingers crossed it's going to be a reasonably easy build. My only concerns are that it's best to paint this in sections, and therefore there'll be certain points where I pretty much don't glue them together. I think that would be the best way to describe this. So I'm going to get myself up and running. Now, to start, I'm going to be putting together the main body of the creature, which requires part 2 over on this side and part 1 over on this side. Now, this is quite a complex model here, but also by the same logic, it's not going to be one that I'm planning to do across multiple videos, but what I am going to do is potentially not finish putting everything together, because I think from a painting perspective it's going to be a nightmare. Oh dear, now look at this straight away. You know, I haven't done anything wrong here, and it's kind of snapped the actual miniature. Now that's not good. See, it just seems to be, I think what someone's done is they basically just forced it in the pack, and maybe because stuff has been on top of it, it's damaged it. Now don't worry, I'm not worried, okay, because I know how to fix that, and I will show you some tips on how to fix these things. Now the other thing is, I need to tidy up some of the thicker cuts there as well. I'm not going to try and reglue that until later on, because what will happen is when I put everything else together, that'll kind of hold it in. You know, I'm just going to be cautious with this one here. Yeah, it's okay. Just checking where I cut that off to. So I'm just looking at this model, and it does feel like there's so many easy to break parts on it. I am slightly worried about, you know, the bits just falling apart. So let me get this cleaned up. So you know, we're quite a few months into this now, and I'm really liking the collection that you're getting. I mean, even if I wasn't interested in the magazines, I still think this is definitely worth it. Definitely worth the money. I don't feel like I'm wasting money by doing this. But by the same logic, I'm wondering what the next thing that they'll potentially do is. I know they're doing the Dungeons and Dragons one, just in case anyone's interested in that. Not something I've got time for, D&D, unfortunately. Otherwise I would quite happily, you know, join a group, but I'm one of those people, I just can't let people down, and I think that's what I'd always be doing if I joined a D&D group or offered to DM a group. Anyway, yeah, heard a rumour though that it might be Horus Heresy the next one, so that'll really make me happy, because as anyone who follows my videos knows, I'm actually a Horus Heresy collector. However, my guess is it would probably be Imperial Fists versus... Ooh. Sons of Horus, that's the one. My brain went dead then. And a lot of the models are resin, and I'm just wondering how much it would cost, because I would hope that they would put some resin miniatures in there, you know, the upgrade kits, because they don't do a lot of them in plastic. So that would be quite cool if they did that. Coming along now. Just making sure I've got all the little bits cleaned up properly. Just make sure I know there was a... There. I just realised there's a bit of a mould line on the inner leg there. Okay, so these two are going to click together now. It's just trying to work out positioning, so it looks like they stick all together like that, and then I should be able to fix this by fixing it there and gluing it there. So let me get this underway. So, main body of the creature popping together like that. Then I'm just going to fix this part now. Ooh, my glue's running super fast today for some reason. Ooh. Down there like that, and then yeah, if I get that together there, and you see it definitely feels like that's been forced. I feel whoever's put this in the pack has just not been careful with it and really forced it inwards, because you can see it just, it's bent right there. I think the main thing is to make sure that that front bit's glued, and then I can sort the rest later on. Okay, next parts. So I need to get, let me have a look here, 40 and 41. So these are like, look like back feet claws. So there's 41. I'll do the 41 first so I don't get them confused with each other. And then 41 is going to go, if I turn this way, it's going to go on the right side. Let's find out where that clicks into here. And then 40, let me find 40 now. Again, it's another rear claw by the look of it. Yeah, it's on the smaller piece. Oop. This one goes on the left side. Okay, now we're moving on to part 3, which is the base of the pergola. What's it called? Is it a pergola? I don't know what the term is on something like this. See how this sits. So it looks like the lip, the part that's upright, is heading towards the back of it. Now let's see how this kind of slides in here. Maybe a slight angle, potentially. So I think this is where this is just completely bent too far out of shape. Let's be gentle with it so it doesn't snap. Slide this in just gently. It does feel like it kind of sits in here. Do you know what? I'm doing it the wrong way around, that's why. Lip to the front. Oh, this is not easy to pop in, is it? So you gotta get this kind of sliding under like this. Just trying to push it downwards and lock it in. I'm finding is the problem. Yeah. So it definitely needs to work around a bit. Oh gosh, this is actually pain. I think what might be best off doing really is just kind of work. I'm just trying to look through here. It feels like, let me just line it up. I might as well, since this is broke off anyway. So that part is going to click into there. And that's how that sits. So I might as well take advantage of the fact that this is broke off. Fortunately, when a bit breaks of a model, it becomes just so difficult to maneuver another part into it that you might as well just take advantage. Now let me try this carefully, because then this part, see, this is what I'm worried about. I'm worried that this might have ended up snapping either way at this point. This goes in there then. So again, I need to just get some glue here and here. I'll pop that one in first. Slide this one in. in. You go in there. Doesn't want to stay this, does it? Gosh. Go in like that, yeah. Now you got to. I'm finding this is the difficult part. Is trying to get this to line up with the part below here. Because it's supposed to, it feels like it's supposed to sit on these two rear points as well, but I think my one, just due to the model itself being warped slightly, just in places, it's making it very difficult to get it to sit where it's supposed to do. There we go. I mean, good luck trying to get that part on when you got such messed up. Now, you can see here, can't you now, where that little bit, yeah. I don't know if it was maybe a problem when it got took out the mould or someone being careless when they put it in the plastic, but we got some warping in the plastic, and that means that instead of just sitting how it should do, it's popping out. I'll get a bit of glue down here just to seal that. No one's going to see that, so I'm not that worried about that. Okay, so not ideal, because obviously I'd rather show you how to do it right, but with that bit broken off, obviously what it's doing is it's sliding in a strange way. Right, there we go. Okay, right, getting somewhere now. Number 4, part 4, which is some kind of, yeah, it's this part here, combination of a bit of cloth and the front body, or the under chest area, I think. This is going to go underneath here, by the look of it. Let me just get the positioning right. Yeah, it's a nice easy slot in that. Oh. Moving on now to this big spiky thing that goes underneath. So number 5, it's down as, which is over here again. So I think I'm getting to a point now where I'm looking at these parts and I'm thinking to myself, do I really want to be permanently putting these on? But unfortunately I'm gonna have to, because it's a how to build video, not how to sub-assembly everything. Now this is going to go, let me check which direction this goes on. It slides into this thing underneath there. Yeah. Oh, that'll start to solidify this bond now between those two parts that aren't perfect. Okay, now 7. Let me find number 7. It's looks like some kind of gearish contraption or something like that there. This part out. This looks like it slides in here. You know, I'm looking on the actual instructions, and to be quite honest, the chain itself hanging down looks further forward, like swung forward, but I'm pretty certain it's exactly the right piece. It's just in a the diagram looks different, that's all, but I'm definitely certain I've got the right piece there. Number 7, yeah, I have. Okay, now to find number 6. So 6 is over this side on it. Yeah, nice and easy slide in there by the look of it. Goes over the top. Yeah, nice. Okay, getting that. Popping in there. Yeah, unfortunately that just keeps a bit annoyed about that part constantly sliding away. Okay. Now it's the feet. So we've got 9 and 8. So 9 is here. Let's find 8. 8's over here. I like anything that's trollish. I like these kind of guys. I got, you know, that's one of the few Age of Sigmar things that I've bought outside of Stormbringer. Let's have a look. So let's get these on the right side. That one, isn't it? Should have remembered which one was which as I went. Yeah, troll. I've got myself some rock gold Troggoths. I'll absolutely love anything like that. I think they're cool. Then I found them quite cheap in game the other day. When they were doing a sell-off, along with a knight, oddly enough, that they were trying to sell off. So I was really chuffed about that. There we go. Nice. And then moving along now. 15 and 16. So there's 16, that little ladder. To 15 looks like a coil of some sort. Looks like something coiled up, like a set of ropes or something. Just trying to see here. Yeah, it looks like coiled ropes. Yeah, here we go. I know it's a folded up ladder by the look of it. Okay. Now this looks like it pops on this side. Doesn't appear to be any, you know, hard and fast rules about its positioning, but obviously it's going to probably feel right in a very specific spot. And then this curled up ladder now feels like what it does is it's going to sit over here like this, that side. So again, I think if I was sub-assembling this for painting, I would be leaving these off, but I think I am mindful with Stormbringer that I'm trying to create as per the book, for want of a better words, as per the magazines. So doing things that I might not ordinarily do as far as assembly is concerned. Okay, moving on from there, 42, which looks like this sort of a part of the metal of the little rig that's on the top of this creature. So this is going to attach on the over here somewhere. Let me work this out. So it feels like somewhere here there's perfect little clipping point for this. Now I've just got to find it. Yeah, so it's hard to see, but I think what you do is you get down here, and then I think it glues on these 2 points here, and it feels like there's a slight overlap on the top one to get that under. Oh, this should be fun trying to get this in perfect position, shouldn't it? Because now I've got to somehow get this part to line up there. Trying to hold this in perfect position. Stay. I'm worried that's going to shift as it dries, but I'll leave it because I'm conscious that it might kind of push back into position slowly anyway. Okay, now to build the face of this creature. So we're going to need 2 alternatives. Right, interesting. So we got head option 1 or head option 2. Now I'm just going to have a look, decide which one I prefer. So I think I'm going to go for the head option starting 21 by the look of it. So let me find, it's 21, so there's 21 for the neck. Then I need 22, which is the chain around its neck. Then we got 23, which is one side of its face. Let me find it. 20. Over here. Then over here we got 24. Okay, looks like that's all the bits that I need then. Oh, this is turning into quite a long build. I don't normally like builds where they start kind of hitting half an hour or longer. I tend to break them down. So let's see how I go over the next few minutes. Because then after this, you got to put all the little grots together, which again is another process to engage in. Bit cleaned up. Okay, so starting off, got to get this neck component slotting through here. So the tongue is on the neck, and then you've got the top of the head going upwards. Let me just dry fit them, make sure they go in nicely. Yeah, they do. Then this side of the head, which is number 23, popping up here. And then finally do the other side. Try and make sure that that bond is nice and tight so that you don't get a split down the middle of the head. Okay, so I like that head, but you've got the other one. It goes together just as easily, to be quite honest. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right, so moving on from there, I think, let me just check everything is where I want it to be. I think that is the... I think that is the main body all nicely done by the look of it, which is fantastic. So it wasn't actually as hard as all that. I think it's probably logical for me to end this video there. I was hoping to get it all done in one, but we're now on the grots, so I think probably a good idea to stop at the main body, call it quits, and then I'll pick this up in another video. Please Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.